We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins Baseball next. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 2, Gene.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Stepping up now, Phil Gosselin. Here comes the first pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
VR is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Andrew.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another one sent foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Ranger Suarez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Fouled away. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 23 for him thus far as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Anderson on at first, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. 3 runs already home here. To 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth. The right fielder.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies nothing. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is it.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gregorius hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the season, Gregorius is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
The pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Popped him up. Segura shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. McCutchen going back, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0. This lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson. He grounds it sharply to third. There's Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Williams, a 25-year-old, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ranger Suarez. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because...
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Aguilar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Daniel De Los Santos is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
De Los Santos.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. In now, Jorge Alfaro. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Line hard. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Gene Segura. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Kemp, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Alfaro corrals it. He'll throw down to first. One away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Gosselin. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Pablo Lopez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. McCutcheon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Villar is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Bruce, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Into the box now, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. 2 down.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. So far this season, Hoskins carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here it comes.
Hey!
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here it comes. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
No, inside.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding into the box, Pablo Lopez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Goslin has a play, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on 1 more courtesy of the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies nothing. So striding forward now, Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2.
We got full count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
high in the air out to center field. VR will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Here comes the first pitch.
Brian Anderson.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 7, second baseman.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it, and that retires the side. Miami down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Gene Segura standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in now, Phil Gosselin. No hits to this point.
Phil Gosselin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now back.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting to that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Well, 1-1. Hey!
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies strand 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he misses 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now. To the plate now, Matt Kemp.
the right fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Oh, that's a strike.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
ready for another chance. Jorge Alfaro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
In there, and it's even at 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on 1 more, courtesy of the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. So striding in, JT Realmuto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still 8-0. Francisco Cervelli is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Now another 0-2.
Nope. The count is 1-2. I got the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey.
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself. And turn 2, pretty smooth.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit to third. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Brad Boxberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Boxberger.
Stepping in, Nick Williams, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two and one.
Ball 2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 40, Adam Hazley.
And it's fouled away. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Gene Segura. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Philly down to their last strike. Good battle. Count remains full. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Aguilar is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Miami launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Pablo Lopez earned his 9th win of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Ranger Suarez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.